Hey, what's going on? I'm Kyle Batty. I'm a local real estate agent here on the Central Coast of California, and today I want to talk about tracking your planning and tracking the things that we need to do to get things done today. There's many things we do, but first I want to talk about New Year's resolutions. Why do New Year's resolutions not work? There's three concepts. Number one is what I try to live by is the moment of now. Being grounded in the moment. And when I say that, I'm talking about right here, right now. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing else that exists. The past are memories that we can only think of in the moment of now. And so they actually cannot harm you because they're in the past. They are not now. The future, we can't get to the future, but we can basically, the future is like some mind-made thoughts about how we're going to plan and have the now unfold each day as it comes to us. So basically, all we have is now. So with New Year's resolution, they say, oh, I'm going to start running. I'm going to start doing A, B, C, and D. But here's what's interesting. You start saying this on December 27th, right? I'm going to do this at this future time. Well, first of all, that doesn't even exist anyways. So if you're going to do something, you just need to do it now. And the only way that's going to happen is by shifting your awareness and consciousness completely. They say the only way to achieve different results is to change your way of thinking right now. So if you say, oh, I'm going to exercise, but I'm going to start on Tuesday of next week, good luck with that. If you're going to start exercising and that's truly what you're going to do, and your mind and your consciousness completely shifts, yep, I'm going to do it. You don't wait till Tuesday. You start right now. Anyways, with that said, with real estate, since I'm new at real estate, I'm like, how am I going to do this? Well, the first thing I did was I time blocked. Here's like an example of one of my here's a 1 week of my time blocking. Because my wife and I have two kids and there's school pickups after school and life is still busy, I had to take all the hours that I have in a day, fill in the times that I'm completely not available, and then create blocks of times around that I can fill in with the things that need to be done in order for me to stay on track with my real estate journey that I'm currently on. Each day I have a checklist. Basically, I have to go check and I check what are called like the little hot sheets, and I see how many houses are pending currently in my area, what is the average day on the market, how many active listings and so forth. I get onto social media at least for 30 minutes every day. This is all written in my time blocks, and I have to, reach out to people, comment and interact. Social media is so important, and I actually don't find too much interest in it compared to if I could just pick up a book and read. I'd rather pick up a book and read than sit in front of my computer. I send one tweet a day. I post one tweet on my Twitter thing. And really important that I do each day is I plan my next day the day before. Tom Ferry is someone I really look up to. Number one real estate coach, I think, in probably America. He says a day without design is a day filled with drama. And when I heard him say that, and I've thought back to my past, and I've had days where, man, I can't seem to get anything done, and A, B, C, and I'm just going wah, 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 It's so funny to think that I just woke up and just kind of floated through the elements of the day and just kind of wrote out whatever came my way and stuff. But those are days where you're not too productive. And when you want to be productive, I find by planning the day before the things I'm going to do tomorrow, now when I wake up, boom, my day is set in front of me. So keeping track of what you're going to do, it's good, especially with tracking numbers, tracking the people you have conversations with, the for sale by owner houses, and tracking the numbers you're doing there. Everything you do, track it, and that way you're able to track your progress. So a lot of times in life, we're so involved in something we don't realize that we're, let's say, improving. I learned this when I was in music school. We'd sit there and we'd play drums for so many hours and so many hours, and you start to lose your mind a little bit, because actually you lose it a lot, because you're putting in so many hours not seeing the improvement, because you are it. You're the experience of it. All of a sudden you show your hands, your drumming abilities to someone who you haven't seen in a while, and they're like, oh my gosh, you're like a machine. And you're like, what? You don't even realize what's happened. So I think by tracking your progress, it is a visual, daily, anytime you need to be reminded of what you're actually doing. It's always there to kind of lift your spirits, because you can constantly, I do a lot of door knocking and everything, and I'm still, I have 3 hot leads currently, but they haven't turned anything yet, but I'm not going to stop, and I'm going to keep going. So anyways, my message today is basically be in the moment. If that works for you. It's what works for me. There's different things for many people, so I'm not an expert in any one thing, but this is what works for me, is being grounded in the moment of now. And writing things down, keeping track of my progress, seeing the things visually, that just reinforces it and makes me feel like, you know what, I think I'm on the right track. And it can be tweaked, it can be adjusted as we go along the journey. So anyways, it's just an insight to how you can get, things done and be more productive, especially like I mentioned, why don't those New Year's resolutions work? When we're planning something out that far in advance, we're not even, it doesn't even exist. When you want change and you want to do things, boom, 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 you got to change your awareness, your consciousness right now. And only from that place can you start changing things and getting things done immediately. So anyways, thanks for tuning in, and that's it. Have a great day, man. See ya.